Online shopping giant Amazon announcing the company is raising its minimum wage to $15 an hour for all employees. The wage hike was applauded by noted critic Bernie Sanders, and it also received a strong show of support from President Trump's top economic advisor, Larry Kudlow. Larry Bear?
Good for them. I'm in favor of higher wages. More people working and prospering, you've heard me say this before, is not inflationary. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. That's just what's happening in the economy.
The pay increase will take effect November 1st and comes after criticism that some employees had to survive on food stamps. CEO Jeff Bezos says in a blog post that he's excited about the change and hopes his competitors follow suit. Certainly not every day the Trump White House is on the same page as Bernie Sanders, but should the rest of us be as excited about this as Jeff Bezos? No, because when the president and Bernie are excited about the same thing, that's populism. That could be bad news. And to break it all down, Fox Business Network's John Stossel joins me now. Is this a bad move by Amazon?
Well, maybe it's okay for Amazon, but I'm just so disappointed that Bezos was my hero. He was being trashed by Bernie Sanders for making so much money. But, of course, in doing that, he lowered prices for all of us and saved us trillions of dollars.
And forced other people to lower their prices as well.
Exactly. And his stockholders are paying billions in corporate capital gains taxes. He's a hero. Bernie makes him out to be a villain, and he caves. He just says, okay, yes, minimum, and fine. If he wants to say, I'll pay all my workers $15, great. But no, he's going to now lobby, have his lobbyists go and make sure everybody has to pay that so he doesn't lose the competitive advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. But the competitive advantage here hurts other people, because those who are entering the job market, those most in need of these entry-level jobs, probably aren't going to get work at Amazon, are they?
They are just screwed by this. Kids, people who've never worked before, mentally disabled people who you might say, okay, I'll give you a chance for $7 an hour, $8 an hour, or 15. No. And automation will be increased by this, and people will lose jobs.
You know, it's interesting. People act surprised that the left has created this giant incentive with the welfare state for corporations to really profit from this cronyism, where they can keep wages low and they keep relying on government programs, and they show their workers, whether it's Target or Walmart or Amazon, how to apply for benefits so they can pay them less. And then they donate to political campaigns to make sure that this cycle keeps on going and going.
But it's not their fault that these programs exist. They should pay their employees what the market demands. There is this thing called the market. It's wonderful. It works really well, that the people who are good get paid more, the people who are not get paid less. If you set a floor, I mean, 15, it's not a lot. Why not 30? Why not 60?
Yeah, now you're talking. Why not $75,000 a year for everybody?
Right, and they always say, oh, well, that's too much.
Yeah.
Well, how do they know what's too much? Only the market can know.
Yeah, it's incredibly arbitrary, and Bernie Sanders acts surprised that, you know, all of these companies are incentivized to do this, and he's saying that he's going to tax them for every dollar that employees make in government assistance.
Well, that was the Stop Bezos Act. I assume that's now out the window because Bezos caved.
What a sucker.
Yeah.
I'm not buying anything from Amazon except for everything. John
Me too.
I know. Thanks so much.
I love
Good to
it.
see you. It's great.